In our area, concealed carry is bringing some mixed feelings with it. News 8's Pauline Lee joins us now in our studio with continuing coverage.
Businesses and other institutions can still decide whether they would allow firearms in their buildings. Governor Scott Walker has already pointed out Wisconsin is one of the last states to have this law, and he doesn't think there'll be any problems. While some agree, others aren't so sure. For Mansour's Sports Shop, November 1st will be business as usual.
We've got a little bit more business because of the conceal and carry, but we haven't found it to be a big rush.
Selling sports gear and firearms for a living, Wendling thinks it's a good idea to have a gun or two around just in case.
You will be more safer because, let's face it, if something goes on, you're going to have to protect yourself. By the time you dial 911, it's usually too late.
Not much will be changing for places like Gunderson Lutheran and Mayo Clinic Health Systems either. They haven't allowed weapons in their buildings for years.
We are staying with our same policy we currently have. Our current policy is that we don't allow any weapons on any of our facilities for the safety of all of our patients, staff, everyone who comes to our facility.
With some of the past college campus shootings like Virginia Tech and Northern Illinois, signs are already up at Western Technical College and UW-La Crosse for precautionary reasons.
I mean, I think law-abiding people are not going to be the problem. It's people who don't obey the law. So we don't anticipate that we'd ever have a tragedy here, but we want to do everything we can, you know, to make a statement that guns are not a part of our buildings.
But for Wendling, the issue isn't about having a concealed weapon or not. It's just about having the option.
And if people don't want to have one, they certainly shouldn't have to have one. It's their right to either have one or not have one.
Last week, the La Crosse County Board voted to ban weapons in all county government buildings. But for now, the city of La Crosse will uphold the state law. The city proposed an ordinance allowing certain city boards to decide whether or not to allow weapons in certain buildings and at certain events. It's up for discussion next week. If everything goes as planned, it'll be put to a vote November 10th.
All right, thanks, Pauline. And the La Crosse Police Department says people caught without permits would be charged with a state misdemeanor, which is the same as it is now.